Huge explosions rocked a military depot in the Russian-occupied Crimean Peninsula in Ukraine Tuesday, igniting fires and forcing the evacuation of more than 3,000 people. The large-scale blast occurred at an ammunition storage facility in Moskva, the second time in a week that explosions have occurred at Russian outposts in the territory it seized from Ukraine in 2014. Russia, without pinpointing the perpetrators, called the latest explosions an act of week's attack at the Saki Air Force Base that destroyed 9 Russian warplanes. Ukraine has not claimed responsibility for the Moskva incident or other attacks in the region, though some Ukrainian officials have hinted they are behind them, if true, capability to strike deeper into Russian territory than thought before. The Russian military had expected to easily and quickly take over Ukraine when it began its invasion in February, but the Institute Study of War, or ISW, studies conflicts and assesses how they're being carried out. Senior ISW analyst Catherine Lawler spoke with VOA's Flashpoint program about Russia's struggles in Ukraine. She said the Russian army lacks coordinated leadership and has been forced to defend a huge front line that stretches the length of the country, and the length of the war has taken its toll.
What we're seeing is that Russia has arrayed its forces unevenly along the front line in 6 general groupings. The difficult thing for ISW in assessing Russian prioritization of these 6 different axes is that at this point in the war, the Russian military is so degraded and has so little concentrated combat power that it's hard to tell when they're trying to do something important, like conduct an offensive, versus trying and failing in other axes to pin Ukrainian forces in those areas.
The European Union's executive arm, the European Commission, said Tuesday Europe could be facing its worst drought in 500 years as several European countries endure high temperatures and a lack of rain. European Commission spokesperson Johannes Barkey told reporters in Brussels it was too early to give a definitive answer, but the Commission's current data suggests the drought is worse than it was in 2018, which in turn was the worst since 1540. Drought is affecting nearly half of Europe, damaging agriculture, forcing water restrictions, causing wildfires, and threatening aquatic species. In Germany Tuesday, the nation's main industry lobby group warned that some factories may have to halt production because of plunging water levels on the Rhine River brought on by the drought, making it harder to transport cargo. The Rhine's level at the city of Emmerich near the Dutch border dropped by a further 4 centimeters in 24 hours, hitting 0 on the depth gauge. The White House said Tuesday First Lady Jill Biden has tested positive for COVID-19. Associated Press Washington correspondent Sagar Meghani has more.
Her spokeswoman says the First Lady started feeling cold-like symptoms last night and tested positive while on vacation in South Carolina. She's said to have mild COVID-19 symptoms and will start taking an antiviral while isolating for at least 5 days at the private home where she and the president have been staying. The White House says he tested negative for the virus this morning, but will wear a mask indoors for 10 days per CDC guidance. The president recovered from a rebound COVID-19 case earlier this month. Sagar Meghani, Washington.
Kenya was calm early Tuesday, a day after Deputy President William Ruto was declared the winner of the narrow presidential election over longtime opposition figure Raila Odinga. The vote has been closely watched in the East African country that has been crucial to regional stability. There were protests by Odinga supporters in some cities Monday night after chaos around the declaration as a majority of electoral commissioners alleged the process was opaque. Those commissioners were appointed by President Uhuru Kenyatta last year. They gave no details about their sudden objection after an election widely seen as the most transparent in Kenya, but they continued to stand by those claims Tuesday. The 77-year-old Odinga, who has pursued the presidency for a quarter century, still has made no public statement or appearance. His campaign has signaled it might challenge the election result in court and has 7 days after the declaration to do so. The Supreme Court would then have 14 days to make a ruling. Repeating the hour's top story, huge explosions rocked a military depot on the Russian-occupied Crimean Peninsula in Ukraine Tuesday, igniting fires and forcing evacuations of more than 3,000 people.
Hi, thank you for watching. I hope the videos are useful for you. Please subscribe to my channel using the button below.